Please close your eyes, please. Please chant Om 3 times, please. Thank you, friends. Okay, just chant these verses and we shall start it. Verse number 3 onwards, please. Sasariramaho Vishwam Parityajya mayadhuna Utasit Kaushala Deva Paramahatma Vilokyate Yathanato Yato Vinnam Taranga Fena Budbudaha Atmano Notatha Vinnam Vishwamatma Vinirgatam Tantumatro Vavedyeva Pato Yadvad Vicharita Atmatan Matramai Vedam Tadvad Vishwam Vicharitam Tantumatro Vavedeva Pato Yadvad Vicharita Atmatan Matrame Vedam Tadvad Vishwam Vicharitam. You see, on the second verse, Janaka, while sharing his understanding, his wisdom, not to show off to his teacher that I know all these things, but to share that whatever you say, I really understand it. What is that? Yatha ekaha prakashayami enam deham. Ajvin I light up the physical body, so also I light up the whole physical universe. When you say that word, lighting it up, illumine, I shine and everything shines after me, what exactly does it mean? You must see that clearly. One day, the cave and the sun is all bright, cave is dark. They met and the cave invited sun, will you like to come to my home? He said, yes, I would love to go there. Then he took him along and said, but one thing, be careful. It's not a very clear house. You may not be able to see many things. God knows what is inside. So please adjust, accept my residence as it is. Son said, yeah, of course I'll do that. And the sun reached the cave. Then he said, oh, it's fantastic. It's always like this. Why do you say it is bad? Because when the sun gets in, light follows. There is no difference between sun and the light. You take the light into darkness, he shall see only light. Because darkness doesn't stand a chance in the presence of the light. You carry wisdom with yourself, your ignorance will be shiny. There are two types of ignorance, friends. One is ignorance about the world. Objects are million kinds, infinity. And there is ignorance of the self. What bothers us as individual is not the ignorance of the world, but the ignorance of the self. Because ignorance about the world can never ever be completed. Is there anybody who shall know everything in this world? Even with the Brahma Vidya, a person will say, Yasmin Gyate, Vigyate, Sarvam Vidam Vigyatam Bhavati, knowing which everything is as well known. Very nicely, as the scripture says, as Swamiji revealed beautifully. When you know that, Samanya Jnana means the truth of my body, the truth of everything is same consciousness. Like, you know the pot is made out of clay. So all that made out of clay, I may not know. But if you tell me another pot is made out of clay, I might not have seen all different types of pots. But all the pots are, clay pots are made up of clay. So Samanya Jnana. Vishesha Jnana is knowing everything in detail as it is. Only Ishvara can have the Vishesha Jnana. Because absolute, also all forms are his forms. Everything is included. Please understand. That's a Ishvara topic when it comes, it will be out of the universe. Where this is something, I don't want to get into that. This, it's too good. It's like suppose, okay, all right. These two statements, Samanya Jnana, Vishesha Jnana. A person when he knows himself, knowing which everything is as well known. Meaning, if the truth of me is consciousness, whatever you say, I may not know the details about it, but the truth is same, consciousness, awareness in unto everything, which will be coming again and again. Whereas Ishvara was got all the minds, everything, sarvata pani padam datu, sarvatokshi shiro mukham, sarvata shutimalloke sarvam avrita tishtari. When I am this physical body, one name with one form, when you say the person, one name with one form. When you say Ishvara, it is not a name for a form, it is the name for all forms. A simpler example will be, if you say, what is this country? India, please. It is a name for a country. India is not Nepal, is not Bhutan, it is not America, Europe, all that stuff. It's a name for a place. If you say earth, the name for all places. Because every spot on the earth is first it is earth, then only a country or a continent, a village or a desert or a mountain. But everybody's first name is earth. You understand how beautiful it is? In South Indian naming tradition, it is amazing. I just go into all these things because, it's personal ideas come of the subject and it will be very easy to understand. This is where the culture, this is where the tradition, this is where the wisdom is all completely inherent in everything in life. You cannot escape it. Just like the sunlight. Wherever the sun goes, he shall see only light. The cave will not understand the language of light. ignorant man will not understand the language of wisdom. But if the person is wise, he'll understand the language of ignorant, but ignorance will not be taken, it doesn't matter to him anymore. It doesn't matter. So understanding should be clear. And this is in and through all our traditions. That you understand this this South Indian tradition, you will understand it just like that. Okay, I spent some time on that. The names are given. In South North India, if you say that, Ram Sharma, Hari Trivedi, Vedi, Divedi, Trivedi, Chaturvedi, Nirvedi, any name can be given out. In South India, it's not like that. A-M-R-P-S-K-O, Raghu. Now you don't understand it. Not like the A-M-R-P-K-S, and when you really expand it, in the computer cannot take it. Because 16 or later it can take for a name. Okay, so what does it mean? Is it some nonsense? No. While talking in a class, the idea came, friends, I was knocked out. I'll share with you. Suppose the person's name is his name is Ram. And what is his name? He says his name is M.R. Let us say Ramakrishnan. So his name is Ramakrishnan. R is Rajgopalan. So he is Rajgopalan's son. And what is that name? Madurai. So he is Madurai, Rajgopalan, Ramakrishnan. See how it is. The child is born. He is moving about in the village. Suppose you ask, Yare, who are you? What shall he say? Ramakrishnan. What Ramakrishnan? You know Rajgopalan? His father is known by more people. No Rajgopalan? Yes. Son. So Rajgopalan's all children are Rajgopalan, Ram, Raghu, Ram Gopalan, Bharat. Everybody will have that R. See the expansion of the identity. In particular, Ramakrishnan, in general, Rajgopalan. All children are RR. Suppose he comes to Madras. Who are you? Raghu. You're not a Raghu. What Raghu? Rajgopalan. Who knows Rajgopalan? M. Madurai. Oh, you're from Madurai. See the expansion of identity. In general, Madurai. In general, Rajgopalan. In particular, Ramakrishna. Suppose he goes to London for higher studies. Somebody asks, Evru, Yare, who are you? Kaun hai? Ramakrishna. What Ramakrishna? Rajgopalan. What Rajgopalan? Madurai. You know Madurai? India. Oh, okay. So your name should have got I also. In general, Indian, or if you are very strong Tamil, in general, Tamilian, in general, Tamilian, then Madurai, then Rajgopalan, then Ramakrishna. If you go to London, Tamil Nadu, who will understand? India. So in general, Indian, in general, Tamil Nadu, in general, Madurai, in general, Rajgopalan, in particular, Ramakrishna. So lucky that you are, you jumped the Atlantic, you went to freedom country, America. Privilege for all, freedom for all. And you got selected by the NASA, and you are sent in there to land in the moon. Lucky that you are. You reached there. Why moon? Okay, you went to the moon. Who are you? In the moon, forget moon is a satellite. Mars, you reached Mars. Who are you? One Martian voice will be telling you, steady voice, right? You understood it anyway. Who are you? Suppose you say Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna. Rajgopalan, forget. Madurai, forget. Tamil Nadu, who cares? India, who bothers? You see that green planet rotating? Earth. In general, see, are you understanding your dimension? Please see that. Feel proud of being this culture. It's not a simple nonsense. Think of it. In general, earth. Your identity now expanding. Your mind is expanding or earth is expanding? Mind is expanding. Upanishad means expanding. Your body is not expanding. I say, observe, friends. Anyway, so you march to reach. So E, earth, Indian, Tamilian, Madurai, Rajagopalan, Ramakrishna. It so happened, they said, since you have already gone to Mars, the solar system, you go into another galaxy. And you went to galaxy. That galactic fellow asked, who are you? If you say solar system also, you will not understand. In a galactical level, what is a constellation? You will not understand. You shall say, I am from Andromeda galaxy. So how big you are now? Galactic presence. In general, from that galaxy. Solar system, Earth, India, Tamil Nadu, Madurai, Rajagopalan, Ramakrishna. In particular, but in general, galaxy. And suppose these fellows say, since you have gone there to this galaxy, almost the end of the universe, go to the next one. It's a multiverse, you go to another universe. There is no second universe, but just for fun. Go to the other one and you reach there. Who are you? You say galaxy, you will not understand. Galaxy. So what shall you, how will you introduce? Do you know that Andromeda galaxy? Yes. Where is Ramakrishna? Where is Rajagopal? Where is Madurai? Where is India? Where is the earth? Where is the planet, Mars, solar system, this galaxy, even this universe? You are not there. What is this question asking, who am I? Getting that point? You are expanding. That is why Vyasa, Vyasanat Vyasa iti bhava. Take one word, make wow out of it. I don't need a teacher. I don't need the scripture to come and tell me I am limited. We are all established, settled, sthita prajna in that language. I am limited, I am dying. No. Expand. When you go into the universe, what shall you say? Now, universe, 5 elements. Jada. Physical body, a miniature universe. A miniature universe. If you have read those books, as many stars are there. They say that many cells are in your body. Trillions. It's a miniature universe. Body by itself, unconscious body. Consciousness with one body, one mind. If you call it jiva, individual, the same consciousness, all-pervasive, macrocosmic universe, Ishvara. Ishvara is not some type of a conceptualization. It's not a concept. As much you are real, that much universe is real, Ishvara is real. In a sense, individual cannot exist Finite cannot exist without the infinity. And the finite cannot independently exist. Even while existing the drop as a drop, first it is ocean, then only drop. First it is infinity, then only finite. So when I say Jiva is one body, one name, one mind, one sensor, one stop, one identity, when I say Ishvara, it is not one name for one form, it is the name for all forms. Ishavashyamidam sarvam. Don't try to see God somewhere. That's why beautifully certain writings in our tradition will come. Oh God, I have committed 2 crimes against you. Please forgive me. What is that? I gave you a form. I imprisoned you with a form. When you are formless, all-pervasive, and all forms are your forms. Saguna, Nirguna. I gave you one form. Please forgive me. I placed you one place when you are all over. Forgive me. Meaning, you alone are. Where am I to exist to do puja to you? Shankara writes, he writes all the stotras, all the bhakti, everything. Yet one is one line that para puja. Advaye Satchidanande Nirvikalpeika Rupini Sthite Advitya Bhavesmin Katham Puja Vidhyate. When you know your incapacity to do puja, because he alone is existing, I am not existing separate from him to do puja. Sthite Advitya Bhavesmin, when you are sitting down alone, one without a second, who is going to do puja to whom? It's not some type of a moron logic, some type of arrogant display of some passive majestic informations. No. This knowledge, if you have it, you are wiped out. Say universe and exist. That is why every word is to be seen. You pick up that and go to the meaning of it. When he says, Prakashayami Eka, one light illumines everything. So that story I told, the son invited by the cave goes to the cave. And what does he say to the cave? Oh, it's beautiful. Why? Because he carries his beauty. If the ignorant man cannot see happiness, freedom, love, anything, anywhere, the wise person cannot see the limitations. You will not accept the limitation. This is more like a functional. The body is here. Body doesn't say it is me, neither I say I am the body. So it is so beautiful. So you have to think it over. Every day we are doing our puja, no, in the temple. All of us chanting, Natatra Suryo Vati, Nachandra Tarakam, Nema Vidyudo Vanti Kuto Yamagnihi, Tameva Vantam Anuvati Sarvam, Tasya Vasa Sarvam Idam Vivat. Who doesn't know? How do you feel? Tatra Suryo na Bhati, that is sun doesn't shine. Where? In consciousness. The sunlight cannot penetrate your eyes, even to the thought level. What to talk of consciousness? Surya na bhati, na chandra na taraka, any source of light, they have no access to the subtle universe. Nothing can illumine your thoughts. Kutoyam agni. Oh Lord, whatever this little fire I am showing you. Meaning you are all pervasive. Consciousness all pervasive. Who can illuminate? Kutoyam agni. Tameva bhantam sarvam anubhati. Bhati anubhati. You shine, everything shines after you. Bhava anubhava. What is following, we are so much aware and embracing it, that in whose presence everything begins, neglected. Tasya Vasa, by its illumination, everything is illumined. So can you say, I am shining these things, you are shining? Are you? That is why this anger. Very, very, the way it has been used, people are frightened of this eye, somebody wants to kill it, somebody will make a chutney out of it, somebody wants to banish it. Why are you doing that? Your sense of self, that is the fundamental. Nameless. Adopt a name. Use a name. The name doesn't produce anything. Does the name produce anything? Because of a name, a thing is existing. Because it is there, you are giving it a name. Nameless is effortless. Use the name. Why? So you can communicate, you can talk. So, just think of it, friends, in a smaller way. The earth. Think of this earth. If it is a Rishikesh, it is a name for a place. Badrinath, a name for a place. India, a name for a country. If it is a earth, it is the name for everything. Just make it miniature God. You will grasp it, boom, like that. Earth is just a name, the name for everything. Meaning, everything in this earth, first it is earth, then it is a country, continent, village, anything. And get in that point, please. Now, when you say it is earth, the name for everything, please, Ishvara, in what form shall you represent the earth? What is that something which shall represent the earth? Just anything. Scientists, when they sent that Voyager 2, which is going up some millions of miles away in the vast space, they have sent, some 10-15 years back it was sent, that Voyager. And they have sent a sample from the earth. What is that sample? What is that something will represent the earth? Anything. A dust from the earth will represent the earth. A leaf, a tree, an animal, a human being, a globe. What form shall you give God? It's not some type of a pagan worship. Your vision is stupid. Anything can represent earth, like your body. Which what shall you represent your body? Genetically programmed, every cell will represent you. That is how they can clone a sheep, they can clone you. The possibilities are enormous. In which part of the body you are existing? All over. To touch you, shall I give a massage from top to toe? Just touch anywhere. Take. Anything. To touch universe, what should you touch? Touch God. Don't be surprised by that specialized forms. That is for our understanding. But even those forms also has got beautiful points. The iconography is like a Vedanta, like a Upanishad. Temple. Study little temples, Agama, Mandira Agama. Not that I am an expert on that. I pick up everything here, wherever is a study. Mandira Agama. I was, amazing. The whole temple, what do they call it? The temple, there is a Pada. Pada is the base. Hasta, the sides. Shirsha, the top. Gopura. And the Garbhagriha in God is there. Human body. Pada, Hasta, Shirsha, Garbha. So the ultimate idea for the Vedanta Upanishad and Upanishadic student or the teacher, the understanding is, be a temple. There is a difference between, friends, building a temple and being a temple. You can build million temples. Everybody is a temple. Deha devalaya pruktaha dehi devo maheshwara. It's not simple verses. is the ultimate revelation. Infinity here, now. How can you miss it? But they speak the language of light now. Everybody is sitting down looking for light inside. Oh, then competition, green light, blue light, red light, then no light. What is that? I could not see any light. What frustration. So one language you say, Prakashayam, I am illuminated. Who is that I which is illuminated? I, like eyes, I do not see. Eyes see. Therefore I say I see. I doesn't, the ahankara doesn't walk. Legs walk, so I say I walk. So what? If the legs walking, you say I walk. Ears hearing, you say I hear. Nose smelling, you say I smell. If you say tongue tasting, you say I taste. Friends, what is that something in which, what is that something in you which knows, and because of which you say or you think, I know. The knowing principle is same for all of us. And that illumines my thought, my perception. Whatever the eyes see, however far it is, distant galaxies and constellations, conscious, illumines it all. So how nicely Janaka says, if this physical body I say mine, then whatever I illumine must be mine, the whole universe is mine or nothing is mine. Wow, that is the vision. Can't say only the body. No. If anything I illumine, whatever I illumine, if that is me, that's what I was taking myself to be. But what prevented me to say that the whole universe is me? With that eye of the consciousness illumines everything. So, in that logic, if I say body is me, universe also is me. And if I say universe is not me, body is not me. Consciousness I am. Which physics, history, chemistry, mathematics shall give you this vision? To understand that globe, just I'll complete that subject. Understand that globe, earth. Globe is not a, globe is a representation, pratima, pratika, a symbol, a form. Earth is, if you tell a child, earth is 20,000 meter mass, sort of 20,000 miles radiation, all that stuff, what radius, what 20,000, child will understand. So what do? You give a representation. In that globe, tell me sir, in that globe, are you there or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
You better say yes or else. Yes, sir. In that globe, India is there. At this moment you are in India. No, I am from Arctic Circle, how can I be? Shut up. In the globe, Arctic Circle is there, India also is there. Now wherever you are in the globe, there you are. But I am a child. I am to understand this globe. Shall I understand the globe or through the globe the entire earth? Is it that difficult to grasp? Are you trying to grasp the globe or through the globe the earth? So can you say earth is the globe? Globe is the representation of the earth. The representation, pratima or pratika, a symbol, is not the reality. And if you want to understand it, how will you do it? Your eyes can see the pratima, the form. Now you have to understand this globe is in all directions. Where do you expand? Can your eyes expand the globe? Start with this. Himalayas, India, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Antarctica, North, South, everything. The moment you take the globe inside, understand. As long as you are trying to think about it, you are upasana, upasaka, artha is upasya. Upasana taking place. The moment you grasp the earth, suddenly upasya, upasaka, upasana, everything is one. In your vision of the earth, complete, can there be two things separately? That is why Arjuna was wiped out in 11th chapter of Vishwarupa Darsana. What he said? Oh God, Nantam na madhyam na punastavari, pashyami Vishweshwara Vishwarupa. Hey Vishweshwara Vishwarupa pashyami. I see the macrocosmic representation of yours. Where no beginning, no middle, no end. Can you stand apart? Like you are expanding the earth, and the real earth includes the Pratima as well as the Upasaka, and you worship Shivalinga, Vishnu, Shiva, Mother, Yadevi, Sarvabhuteshu, Sarvarupena Samstita, Namastasya, 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 Namo Namaha, Devi, Sarvam Shivamayam, Sarvata Pani Padam, the Sarvatokshi Shiromukham. Shiva, Vishnu, Hari, Rama, Ganesha, any name you say, sir, everything stands for same thing. How beautiful. Then why so many things? Boy, why are you eating so many varieties of food? Everybody doesn't like same thing. Same principle, so human, yet so macrocosmic. That is why you do not, in this tradition, nothing is rejected. There is no God. Yeah, there is no God. But there is a God. Yes, there is a God. God is a man only. Okay, if you say so. No, he's only a woman. Okay, all right. No, I don't like man, woman. They can't be tree. Why can't be tree? Okay, is it true? But there is no God. Yeah, there is no God. There is a form. Yes. But there is no form. Yes. You are a perfect yes man for every God. That is why this tradition is so beautiful. You understand why Sanatana Dharma is fit for every human being in this universe. Bring anybody, nobody is rejected. Nobody shall be rejected. If you are rejecting, something wrong with you. Universe doesn't reject. Neither Ishvara. That is why this caste system is absolute garbage. And what Bhagavan says, very nice. Chaturvarnam maya sustam. Guna karma. Not by birth. By birth, everybody is everything. Earth, universe, Ishvara. That's a different topic. I don't want to get into that. Are you getting that point, friends? Please. But whole thing is one. Everybody. So when you are doing that, chanting, what does it mean? God should be pleased by me. God, please accept me. Are you crazy? You can challenge God. Reject me. Ask God. Remove me. If you remove me, you will not be God, because you will be limited by my separate presence. The highest form of devotion. God, don't try to throw me out. You can't. You know the language of love, devotion. Radha was always telling, "Oh Krishna, really, didn't come. And they were crying. And then Krishna comes. Again, she's for 1 minute, smile. Then comes crying again. Hey, ye kya hua? You are saying that I am not coming, therefore I came. Because you are crying. Now I come as you are crying, you will go away. Krishna said, this is a problem in hand. So she revealed Krishna Tattva to her. That this Krishna, Aham, not only here, in and through everything. So I am never separate from you. When she understood, now she shows her thing. Okay, leaving my hand here, walking out. Get out of my... You understand? Language of absolute romance, beautiful devotion. God, You can't reject me. Without me, you are incomplete. Infinity is not infinity if the finite stands apart. So you create the division and separation. God, please accept me, as though He has rejected, or you have rejected yourself. You have rejected yourself. You have withdrawn yourself. You have separated yourself. I'm a man. Oh boy. I'm rich. I'm pure. I'm impure. What all nonsense are you talking, sir? So that light, when you say that light, and please don't try to see some light inside. The light of self. And wherever you go, you walk in that. How can you remove it? How can you ever get out of it? That is why when I was talking to you, when you are talking, not that I am angry. No, I can't. But what happens is, your speech is external most expression of yours. A physical action is an external most expression of yours. Long before you speak, understand, long before you act. Walking is an action. Slapping, patting is an action. Speech also is an action. Your action also is a speech. It talks a lot about you. And the speech also is an action. Get out. It will trigger movement. Come here. It will trigger movement. It's also action. But both the speech and the action has its origin at your thought level. I think I told you. Every thought, please understand, every action or speech preceded by a thought. But every thought you are not acting upon. That immediately establishes your distance between the thought and yourself. You can objectify. If thought you are conscious and not expressing it, that means what? You have got the right power to ignore a thought. Are you using that power? Habitual, monotonous speeches and actions are a sign of unconscious living. If you keep quiet and deliberately for some time, deliberately go behind your thought, conscious, then choose for yourself. Just because thought comes, it will come. No, I won't speak. You don't have to speak, just then you will develop the power. Whatever comes, that's what you do. What type of person it will be? What is the difference between an animal and a human being? The dog barks at everybody. And you are barking with everybody. What's the idea? But whether you are unconsciously acting or consciously acting, only you will know. Therefore, we forfeit our right to criticize somebody. Because you are sitting down as the students here, campers, I am supposed to be talking some nonsense to you. Therefore, I am telling you, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk. You think I care? How does it matter? If you don't talk, you live your life as you like. Who am I to say no, 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 no? You enjoy. But if you want to be conscious, only you can be conscious. I can't be for you. As I told you, we can walk together, but I can't walk for you. We can eat together, we can eat for each other. Each person has to do that. That is why in this teaching, learning, this teacher teaches whoever. There are like the sun shines equally on everything. A bird that is ready opens. Though it is not ready, it doesn't open. It's not the mistake of the sun. Everybody listens to the same thing. My teacher, teacher's teacher, everybody. But who blossoms? One is ready to blossom. Meaning, if you take it for yourself and start thinking, that's why do this. Like Janaka thought over it. And is giving out to the teacher, sharing with him, whatever you taught me, I'm telling now, if there is any mistake, please tell me. There cannot be any mistake. Why? Because he sees what is said. Eka prakashayami. I have one shining over everybody. Sasarira maho vishwa. So, parityajya adhuna. At this moment, as I see it, sasariram vishwam, the whole universe along with my tiny little body. Parityajya means what? I am not giving it up. My ownership I am giving up. Who are you to give up something which is not yours, sir? You go to what is that country? Kashi. Kashi, Kashi, Banaras. People go there. And what is the tradition? You should leave something, whatever you like, you must give it up. And what people give up? Bitter gourd. Why? Because you don't like it. No? So for 2 days you like it, then they give it up and come. How smart, huh? People are smart. One fellow, in his weak moment, he told his guru, I don't have anybody. I have a house. So everything I sell, after I just sell it off, is all yours. Few years passed. The person wants to sell the house, but by the time he has adopted somebody. So now he has told the Guru already, I am going to give you the whole house. Then he said, what to do? The house is 5 million. How to give away all the 5 million? It's not good. Even you can promise it to the temple also. Just to somebody you have promised. But later on you want to change your mind. So he person changed his mind. The house comes with a cat. It is 5 million and 5 rupees. 5 rupees for the house, 5 million for the cat. How beautiful. You compromise. You can very successfully compromise. You want to give up something, sir, what you like is not vegetable. What is that best thing you like, sir? What is that something you really love? Don't answer. You never listen and report. Okay? Whom do you love? Everybody is a liar. I love my son. Oh, I love my husband. Darling. Sometimes I'm honey, sometimes I'm honey bee. Right? Honey is very sweet. Honey bee stinks, right? Think of it, friends. Whom do you like? You don't like anyone. Me talking? Upanishads. Navare putrasya kamaya putram pyavahati atmanastu kamaya pitra pyavahati. This should be taught in every school, college, university. Around the world. You never love anybody. You will be challenged. I loved you. Oh, really? That's why you did it for me? You didn't get any enjoyment out of it? People love to impose guilt on you. Did I not do this? Did I not sacrifice this for your pleasure or their pleasure? Always you say for others' pleasure, my foot. Think of it, friends. You never do anything for anybody. It's all for your satisfaction, your contentment. Oh, but I suffered. You enjoy suffering. You enjoy that sacrificial suffering. I sacrifice and I enjoy being a sacrificer. I gave so much of sacrifice. Then why do you give me a guilt? For your sake I did it. No, don't give me that. You have no business to give guilt to anybody. Most religions are built on guilt. He suffered for you, he cried for you. Really? No. You would never love something for its own sake, for your sake. So if you love for your sake, think of it. So whom do you love? Yourself. Which thing you love, sir? Anything that gives me happiness, I may or may not love. But whatever I love, definitely it gives me happiness. Right or wrong? Whoever or whatever gives you happiness, what is it? I love laddu. I love chocolate. I love this fancy car. Why? Gives me happiness. Right? You love your gold. You are walking into the marriage like a walking jewelry shop. Especially Kerala marriage. Malayali marriage, oh boy. The girls are walking jewelry shop from top to bottom. Half 2-3 kilos of them. Right? Because you love your gold. Now a person comes in during time AK-47. Give your gold or out. What shall you say? Kill me, but leave my gold. Would you say that? You just purchase a Lamborghini, the best, beautiful, or Bugatti in a story. Why should be poor? Okay, you have got the 5 crore car. You have purchased 20 crore car, and as you stop in the light, a fellow comes at AK-47. Get out of the car or die. What shall you say? Kill me, but leave my car. Give up everything. You love yourself. Any object of love is source of joy. If you love yourself, logically, who should be source of happiness? Your brother? Your God? Your so-called God, not the God. Your friends or something? No. You have to be source of happiness. And that's what it is, Upanishad reveals. You are the source. You are it. Why is it so? Because any moment of happiness, I am with myself. And what you call the self is a ACLF, a word like that. That what it is not a thought, not a name, not a something. You are yourself conscious. And that is why certain temples, you will have everything, Garvagra, everything, there is just a light. Chidambara Rahasya, space. Arunachala temple, light. Or there is a form. Everything is fine. How beautiful. So inside you want to take a form, grab it. No form, okay. Only light of consciousness, fine. Once you see that, everything, what he says, Parityajya adhuna means what? You are not dismissing it, removing them. I am removing my ownership. That is yours to be removed. What are you removing those things for? Remove yourself, which was demanding ownership, identity. How did he do it? Kutaschit kaushalateva. The language kaushala. Swamiji was teaching us, he is teaching all of you, and I am not the only one. Yes. And what he said in the second chapter of Gita, it comes, Yoga karmasu kaushala. All of you know that. When Swamiji was teaching that, kaushala means dexterous. He explained it. Kusham lati. Kusham lati iti kushala. Kushala means a person is dexterous. Kushala. What is this kushala? Kusham lati. Kusham lati means kusha grass. Because when the student were coming to the teacher, he must give some dakshina. Rikta pani nagacheda daivatam rajanam guru. That's a tradition. You are going to the teacher. So what shall you take for teacher? Not rasgula or laddu and make him fat and kill. Right? No. You are giving him those days kusham. Because kusha grass was used for the fire ritual. But that kusha grass is a good experimentation. It is very sharp. If you don't know how to pluck it, it will cut your finger. So that person is kushala, who can kusham lati, who can bring that kusha grass without getting cut. Kushalasya bhava kaushala. So here also kaushala, you separate it all, but doesn't hurt you. That is why you feel so relaxed. Everything is gone, but it doesn't matter. What is your name? In whichever name you call me. What is your position? Whatever is with me or not with me. What do you like? There is no such thing. What shall you do to such a person? Don't look for a person like that. Be a person like that. Shukoshalat Paramatma Vilokyate. If you know how to separate, withdraw yourself. Not separate, withdraw yourself. Withdraw yourself means that ahankara. Do I need that name to exist? Do I need that name to have an identity? No. Then the universe in its own place. You are not pulling down something or pushing out something. Everything in its own place. And that consciousness, that who I am, in and through everything. Like space. Can you push it out from some place? Can you push out consciousness from anywhere? Not only there. All of you have studied so many things. Swapna, Jagarana, Swapna, as well as Susutti. Sayane, Swapane, Jagarane. In all the three fields, this space doesn't go into your dream space. Dream space doesn't go into the annihilation, the total annihilation in deep sleep state. Consciousness, waking, dream, deep sleep state. Saisha maya parimohitatma sariram asthaya karoti sarvam. The same reality conscious in and through everything was identity. The I thought, it tells, I am waking, I am dreaming, I am sleeping. What is this nonsense? Can you wake up from your sleep? Other you saw that. Waking happens therefore, so I am waking. So in all these things, it is there in all fields. And therefore, ajivin tvayat yathano tvayato bhinna taranga phena budbuddha. Ajivin taranga, waves, foam, bubbles are not different from the water. Now he goes on giving examples. Please understand, friends, drishtanta, examples do not produce the truth. Having understood the truth yourself, every perception you can find an example. That absolute principle plays around everywhere, dances around. In every perception you shall see wisdom. Anything, that is the beauty and the versatility of this wisdom. Anything you say. Other day one fellow said, Swamiji, is it in the movie songs also? I said, why not? Sing one song. Ye jo tu na mila, sare duniya mile to kya hai? You know if you know Hindi. I said, that's the absolute Vedanta. You are telling to your lover, ye jo tu na mila, that you are not there with me, sare duniya mile to kya hai? The whole world is there, but you are not there. Tell that to God. My body and the whole creation is there, but God, you are not there. Why I don't like God? Nirguna Brahma. Everything is there, Brahma. Totality is not here. Change it, sir, whichever you like. That is why in this tradition, secularism, that mundane and divine are not different. There is no such split, division between divine and mundane. Everything is divine, everything is mundane. That is, call it consciousness, call it Brahman, call it anything. There is nothing other than it. That is why those verses full on Bhagavad Gita. Ananyas chintayanto mam yajana paripasate tesham nitya avyuktanam yogakshemam ahambha. The person who has that understanding, that vision, that appreciation, shall he beg anything? What is that? Call it he, she, it. Doesn't know that I must remind him, give me this, give me that. Very crazy. Whatever comes, God's blessing. So, same thing in and through everything. Just like this water in the bubble, foam, waves. Different names. Water is the content. Atmano tatha vinnam, Atmano na tatha vinnam, Vishwam Atma Vinirgatam, Vishwam Atma Vinirgatam. It is appearance in the consciousness. Like everything, all the phenomena, budbuda, that foam, wave, bubbles are nothing like that. Appearance in water. Same thing, all these are all appearances. For you to understand that is an appearance, when you understand in me, my thoughts are appearances. Swamiji, how to see that everything is appearance in Brahma? First get that, first see in yourself. Are you a thought? Yeah, then forget it. You shall be thinking everything as like that. Like love. Nobody loves me. I think I told you. Anyway, it doesn't matter, listen to it, so what? You know. You are making a mistake. Nobody loves me. Do you love yourself? No. If you don't love, and also the big complaint, nobody loves me for who I am, they love me for what I have. Ask yourself, do you love yourself? Never. And if you love yourself, not for who you are, but for what you have. As long as you are looking at yourself through what you have, you cannot stop looking at others through what they have. That is why birds of same feather flock together. I have a car, Lamborghini, you have a Lamborghini, we are friends. You have got a mongrel, I have got a mongrel, we are also friends. You have an Afghan hound, I have an Afghan hound, wow, wow, wow. Same locality house, prestigious locality, prime time property. Will you like to meet somebody with a jhopadi in the somewhere? No, they are not worth you, no? But Krishna, Sudama is also a good boy. Rama, Sabri also is good. Guha also is good. Bhagavan will accept everybody. But the devotees are very partial. Only for Rama, not for Hanuman also. Rama. You have seen in South India that, what is the temple? Madurai temple. Madurai temple, Meenakshi, right? Madurai, Meenakshi is the presiding deity. Married to Sundaresha. And Yavuru, who is Madurai Meenakshi? Whose sister she is? Huh? Vishnu's sister. Vishnu's sister married to Shiva. But Vaishnavite will not marry Shaivite. Shiva, Vishnu, no problem. But Shaivite, Vaishnavite, Not only that, in Shaivite also there is one V and one Y. Vadagalai, Tanagalai, something, I don't know the proper word, please. I don't know much Tamil. Among this Shaivite also there is a division. The V will not marry the Y. There is, Swamiji was telling me, I didn't know that in Kanchipuram there was a court case. Swamiji was telling. An elephant has to be given V or Y. How beautiful. What have we done? The source is forgotten. That is why the way it has been brought out about in the tradition, and the Swami is the way he is teaching. Who am I to say? All of you feel it and see it. See that it goes everywhere. Amazing dimension. So, if you want to see consciousness everywhere, first see consciousness in yourself. If it is not here, it is not true for me, how can it be true for somebody? One day, the other day, one person said, Swamiji, my friend somewhere in America, somewhere, it's a huge thing, discussion in native, you see consciousness is there or not there, consciousness is the product of your brain, consciousness is product of that. Big discussion that. Simple thing, they come to study this, you'll be understanding. How can you say consciousness is the product of some brain or some stupid thing? Reason? Simple as that. There is a TV here. You know, all of you have got these nonsense machines nowadays. Very beautiful. TV is running here. India-Pakistan match also there. Right? Think of it. Think of it. Now this movie is always in the ether. The program is in the ether. This is only a receptacle. This receives the waves. It doesn't create the wave. It receives the wave. Even if you say brain is a receiver. Brain doesn't create consciousness. Then he starts telling, this is now creating India-Pakistan match. The waves are subtle, already there. A machine receives it. And we don't have to create a machine to receive consciousness. We are machines made already receiving consciousness. That is why when a child is born, how do you know he is alive? Not because he sees or doesn't see. If he sees, you keep him alive. Blind, you keep him alive. If he is deaf, you keep him alive. You don't bury them. Deformed, you don't bury them. Why? You would touch him or some response is there. Be conscious. Mara nahi bhai. Jinda hai. Matlab conscious. It comes with it. That is why this meditation, in a sense, you experience it, see for yourself. Even when I shut off my eyes, everything, the thoughts are there, not there, doesn't matter. But conscious I am. Nobody can take it away. No thoughts can overwhelm it. No thoughts can veil it. No perception, no sensation can ever wipe it out. It's like space. How are you going to destroy it, sir? The same verse which you see, Nainam Chindanti Sastrani, Nainam Bhati Pavaka, no weapons can cleave it. What is that? The fire cannot burn it, water cannot drown it, breeze cannot blow it. You don't have to go far away. Space itself cannot be burnt by the fire, blown away by the breeze, drowned by the water, buried by the earth. Elements not able to bury the one element. Subtle space. A thought cannot be. These 5 elements, space included. The space has no access into the dream space. Understand? Even a thought cannot be buried, cannot be drowned, cannot be burnt, cannot be blown away, cannot be limited by space. What to talk of consciousness? No thought can create it or remove it. It is inherent in everything. What do I need a proof? Why should, if you are confused, so why should I try to my best to prove it? If you are feeling very good about being dead and dying and miserable, continue. Continue. One day you shall be tired of your arrogance and you will return. Don't worry about it. You don't have to convince somebody. Are bhai, suppose you tell me I am a Gadha, I should resist. You are a Kalde, you are a donkey, Gadhe you are. How can you say that? You are not, Shastra is not telling that. He says you are immortal, absolute, all-pervasive, all happiness. Wow. Ahamasmi sadabhami kadhachit namapriya. I am always ever existing, all-pervasive. Whoa. Should I be interested? Should I be curious and beg me to understand, sir? Really? How? Please tell me. I met a person like that some country. The fellow was telling, Swamiji, how can you say I am immortal? I said, I am not telling you are immortal. Are you happy with your mortality? Yes, then be mortal. Why should I say immortal? But if you have some brain and you want to talk with me, come here. You prove me you are mortal. I will prove you are immortal. You prove that you are, watch my word, it's a pleasure to talk to you. All of you have been listening to Swamiji, listening to students, listening to this tradition. Take this statement. I asked him, you prove you are mortal. I will prove you are immortal. But Swamiji, my body dies. I said, watch your tongue. You said, my body. I said, prove you are mortal. Don't say your body is mortal. I am not dumb not to understand it. Whatever you have, everything yours is mortal. I told you, prove you are mortal. You don't know who you are. Whatever you have, of course, is mortal. Your body is mortal. Your possessions are mortal. Whatever you say is mortal. And doesn't depend on you. Long before you came, the mortal universe was shining and will continue to shine and continue to change. Who do you think you are? Oh, I don't know. So what are you doing now? I am holding on to some God. Why? So that I shall go to his house. Right? That person is a strong believer in a particular religion and he was talking about that guy is going to go there. Others will have no access there. I said, what type of dumb God is that? He is also divided. Ha! Proves that you are mortal. Oh, my body is like that, my thought also. I said, what? Do you understand English? I said, prove you are mortal. You are telling me your thought mortal. Accepted. I know it. Tell me you. First introduce you. And when you know who you are, you can't say mortal, immortal. It's not because I say so. Not because scripture says so. Because you are it, scripture says that. That principle is universal. Earth is round, not because my father says. Because earth is round, therefore the book says. Not because the book says, therefore the earth is round. No book is authority, no person is authority. In the affairs of truth, or anything that's object itself is the authority. If it is not round, you cannot say it is round. If you are not immortal, no scriptures can say. And do I need to go to a teacher and scripture to know that I am immortal? Come here, I'll give you a secret. When we were children in our village, because those days in our childhood there are no watches, nothing. We shall be looking at the door in the house, if the shadow of the house comes to the middle in the courtyard, oh, 10 o'clock, go, 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 go. So sometimes you are playing, we forget, and the shadow has gone there. Shade has moved. Running for the school because it's already late, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, I remember that. And there will be one grandfather sitting down there. And he'll say, hey, come here, come here, come here. And his grandfather, you have to go there, no? So you go there. Then he shall say, today, Monday. Now you think we shall stand there and listen to that nonsense? We all start running. Today is Monday, we know that we are going to school. So the scriptures and teachers and wise people come and say, come here, come here, come here. I shall give you secret initiation, midnight, 12 o'clock. I shall give you secret things. I'll give a mantra. And don't tell it to anybody, because I give the same mantra to everybody. Come, come, come. I shall tell you that. Idiots are there also lining it up. Wonderful. Come, I shall tell you the secret word. You are mortal. Do I need nonsense to go to that rubbish? If the scriptures have to tell something, to say you are immortal, absolute, ever existing, you should beg, really, prove it, sir. How? Should you be curious or should you be defiant? Be defiant and see what happens to you. You shall be helplessly die. Oh, you are not dying? Don't give me that. Don't use that language. There is nothing but a death. The wave comes out of the water, sustained by the water. Onto the water goes back. It's not a death, it's a change. Body changes, not dies. Consciousness changeless, deathless. Therefore, don't try to prove it. So I shall kill you. Who are you to kill me? I am waiting for my nature. By chance, naturally something somewhere happens. Who cares? You don't be my agent of death. No individual has the right to kill. Why? Because you don't produce life. In Kalinga War, when Ashoka was so proud, Chanda Ashoka, in Odisha that place is there still, Daya river. The river name is Daya, Swami's name. river. Under and that river front. Even there you can see that Japanese people have put up a Buddhist stupam there, very beautiful one. So, in his madness of victory, he announced, whoever, whatever they want, I shall give them. It was a massive war, Kalinga war. 100,000, they say 100,000 died, 100,000 wounded, 100,000, like that the story goes. But massive destruction. So one old lady comes. After listening to the proclamation from the king, he goes there. I want something. Yes, mother, tell me, what do you want? I want my 3 children, 3 sons. Where are they? They are dead. She said, mother, how can you ask me? Dead children? If they are wounded, I can treat them. They are imprisoned, I shall release them. But they are dead. How can I give them? This lady told them, like a mother, if you cannot give life, what right have you got to take life? Chandashoka changed to Dharmashoka. That is where he becomes what he is. You can't give life. What business have you got to take life? Friends, just don't be pleased by this story. Ask yourself. Ask all of us. Can I give you happiness? No. What right have I got to give you unhappiness? Can I help you? No. Then why should I create problem for you? This comes from the absolute wisdom. Dayakara Dayanandam. Why it is compassion? Where from that compassion comes? Not because the house where it is born, not because the language he spoke. Studied, understood something, shared it with all of us. Close your eyes, friends. We shall sit. You see that oneness, you shall have no doubt. Brahmevahvidam jagatcha sagalam. Everywhere, same consciousness. We accept the space at a physical level. Not many people are aware at your thought level. And then all levels, waking, dream, deep sleep. One, absolute presence. Please chant Om 3 times.